and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my NXT Takeover in your house predictions video. Now this is very different from most takeovers we are used to. It's going to be the first NXT takeover without a crowd, and we will all be watching from in our house, hence on the name. It even has the old in your house logo, and it might have the old in your house set, which classic old school wrestling fans are craving for. Now obviously I'm young, I'm not a classic old school wrestling fan, but I would not be mad on seeing the old set back. I mean, I saw the set before, it looks pretty nice. I would not be mad if seeing that old school set. That would be pretty damn cool. So yeah man, NXT Takeover in your house is this Sunday. It is 2 days away and you're watching my predictions for the show. So in the background you're going to see some matches for the Takeover in your house events, such as this one right here, Keith Lee and Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship, which might actually end in a count out right here from the start. We're at a count of 9 and I think it's going to be a count out. Oh, Keith goes out, okay, cool. So let's start talking about this one now. So there's going to be matches in that background. You're going to watch your screen and you're going to listen to me say my predictions. So yes, it's at the Takeover Phoenix Arena, but let's not mind that. Takeover in your house is not in the bloody game and no one's uploaded it. I tried looking. So anyway, let's go, let's talk about this one. NXT North American Championship on the line. Keith Lee defends against Johnny Gargano. So my original thought on this match was actually Johnny Gargano winning. I thought Johnny Gargano was going to become the North American Champion. I thought Keith Lee's time is up. He had a really good reign, and I think, you know, pass it to Gargano because he's done a really good job at the moment. But then I thought, well, what can oh my lord, what can Keith Lee do next? What will he do after that? Because there's a prediction later on in the night that I'll talk about that can't have Keith Lee go for that. So I'm like, well, what can Keith Lee do? I mean, a lot of call-ups have been for Raw and SmackDown recently, and I think, no, stay in NXT, Keith. Johnny Gargano's doing great work as a heel at the moment, and he does not really need a championship. Keith Lee, what will he do if he loses the championship? Based on a prediction that I have later on in the night. And therefore, I'm going to have to say Keith Lee to win this one. I'm not too confident in it, but I'd rather Keith win than Johnny as well. It's more than a want than a will, but I'm still going to go with Keith Lee to win because Keith Lee, let's face it, needs it more. Johnny Gargano, he's done a lot, he's held a lot of gold. He hasn't really had the longest of reigns, but he doesn't really need it at the moment. He's doing great heel work with Candice. So yeah, Keith Lee can win this one and Johnny Gargano won't be harmed. But if Johnny wins this, Keith might be harmed because then what will he do after it? So you guys understand that. So yeah man, my first prediction of the night is Keith Lee goes over and retains the North American Championship. This might not even start the show, but it did last time at the last Takeover. And it was actually really good at Takeover Portland when it opened the show with Dijakovic. So I think this should open the show at every Takeover. It'll be a really good way of introducing everybody to the show. And this could be match of the night as well. So there you go man. Keith Lee to win it all. And there you have it. Alright, so moving on to the next match as a 6-woman tag team match. The babyface team of Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, and Mia Yim take on Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. Now, this one is a bit, why is this on the show? Because the tag team championship match between Imperium and Breezango isn't on the show, and it should be because this 6-woman tag match that's a bit, well, why is this happening? It's not really a reason. I mean, there's a big rivalry between Mia and Candice. Tegan and Dakota's kind of on and off. Shotzi's like in the middle there, and like, okay, but this is replacing the tag match, and Keith Lee just fucking lost. So you're replacing the tag team championship match with a 6-woman tag, and the tag team titles are very important. That should still be, you know, in the tag match should still be on Takeover, but it's not. It's a 6-woman tag match. I'm sure it'll still be good because there's 5 great talents in there, and Raquel Gonzalez, no offense, but there's 5 great talents. Raquel can work with them. But since I just predicted a big babyface opening one, I'm gonna pick the heel team to win this one. I'm gonna go with Candice, Dakota, and Raquel to win this one, because I think if Johnny loses and Candice loses the same night, ain't really that good. One of them gonna win, one of them gonna lose. Johnny can take the loss, Candice not so much. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go with the heel team to win this one. Candice, Dakota, and Raquel as Johnny. The game seems to think that will happen in very short fashion as well. But I think Keith Lee's gonna win. But we'll see, man. So I predicted 2 matches already. Let's go down to the next match as we load up another match here in the game. I'll be right back, folks. Alright then. So let's move on. We're not going to talk about this match yet. We'll get to this one last, since it is the main event. Let's talk about Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. The match that maybe is the least important or the least exciting match in the card, either that or the 6-woman tag, but it's still got a little bit of story behind it. It's just like a mini feud until Balor gets to Water, and I think they're going to be using Damian Priest in a way for Finn Balor to just step him to go to Walter. They're using Damian Priest as a stepping stone, essentially, to get to Walter whenever that match is around. I want to see Balor and Walter so bad. Why'd the pandemic have to come at this time? Balor and Walter was gonna be great, man. It was gonna be great. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna have to go with Balor win this. It's just a mini feud until they get to Walter. I don't know if Walter's like, I think he's not allowed to leave Austria or whatever. I don't know what the case is with Austria, but whatever way be, man. Balor is going to beat Damian Priest here on a Takeover in your house. That was pretty quick. Maybe it'll be a good match, maybe not. We'll see, man. Damian Priest hasn't really got much in NXT. He's had a couple of feuds with Keith Lee for the North American title, but he can't get the title. So he's going to be used as a stepping stone to get other stars over, and I feel like it will be used once again here tonight. So yeah, man, going with Finn Balor to beat Damian Priest as we move into perhaps the most exciting and best built match of the night. It is Karrion Kross taking on Tommaso Ciampa. Now, man, this could be great. This is money. Karrion Kross, his first ever Takeover match. He just debuted, like, I don't know, not even a month ago, like 3 weeks ago, and he's already getting a Takeover match with one of the biggest names in NXT, Tommaso Ciampa. WWE, not only NXT, but WWE have massive things for Kross. Just look at him. Vince is gonna push him to the moon, you know it, when he gets called up. But don't call him up too soon. But definitely have him beat Tommaso Ciampa. They're obviously going to have him beat Ciampa here, man. Ciampa, I think he should still stay in NXT for now. He can do some other stuff. He can get some other stars over. And he can still, you know, go over himself against other stars as well. But here you gotta have crossovers. His first big Takeover match. He's been built as an absolute. They would chant "Fall and Praise" so much. With the song, it's so loud. They're just going with the song "Fall and Pray," you know? It'd be so good. Damn it, pandemic. But anyway, man. Yeah, it's easy. You just know it's Karrion Kross's match. It's Karrion Kross's moment. Kross going over against Ciampa. Next matchup, please. The NXT Women's Championship is on the line. Another big match coming up. It's a triple threat between Charlotte Flair, Io Shirai, and of course Rhea Ripley. Adam Cole just won there, man. What is with these short matches? Anyway, yeah, so Ripley, Charlotte, Shirai. Many people speculate that Shirai is either in this to win it, or is in this to take the pinfall or the submission. And it's sad because I want Io Shirai to win this. She's the one for me. But is she the will? She's not. Shirai's not going to win, unfortunately, man. The winner's going to be Charlotte. It's sad, but I think Charlotte is going to retain. And I'm sick of Charlotte, just like everybody is. She's on every freaking show. Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Get her off every show. Keep her in NXT, I don't care. She's the NXT champ, just keep her in NXT. You didn't put goddamn Ripley on Raw every time when she was champ. You didn't put Shayna Baszler on Raw when she was the NXT champ. Keep the NXT Women's Champion on NXT, just like you do with guys like Adam Cole, who is the NXT champion. Keep them on the show. They are champion on. Charlotte's going to win this, folks, and Charlotte is going to remain the NXT Women's Champion. So I can't be arsed changing to another match, because we only have one more match to talk about, and that is this match right here between Adam Cole, the NXT champion, and Velveteen Dream in a backlot brawl. A backlot brawl, which is basically, I don't know, going to be in a parking lot with a bunch of cars surrounding them, and the performance center people are going to be around cheering and all that. I don't know if I'm going to like this. I don't know what it's going to be like. I've not really watched much of this stuff, but the game seems to think that Cole's going to win, and I disagree. I've predicted title defenses from the entire night, and now it's time. At the end of the show, we get the title change. Velveteen Dream is going to become the new NXT Championship. I don't care if it's in a freaking backlot brawl, a parking lot. I don't care if there's no fans. Switch the title to Dream, because there's speculation that Adam Cole's contract, everybody knows Adam Cole's contract is expiring, and currently there's rumours that he's not re-signed and he could be on his way to AEW. I don't know how accurate those rumours are, but people speculating a lot, man. But that's not the reason I'm going with Dream. I predicted Dream from the start when Dream and Cole were going into a feud. Adam Cole has had a amazing title reign. He's had one of the best reigns. He's one of the best champions that NXT's ever saw, alongside Ciampa and Finn Balor, etc. Adam Cole has been a freaking masterpiece as the NXT champion, and it's time for him to let that go, to let that slide. Now, earlier on I was saying, well, if Keith Lee loses to Johnny Gargano, what will be next for Lee? Because I think the Velveteen Dream is going to become the NXT champion in this match. They're not going to do a feud between two faces with Keith and Dream. So what will Keith Lee do if he loses to Gargano and Dream wins? Dream's going to win here, Gargano's going to lose against Keith Lee. But the question is, what is Adam Cole going to do? Will he leave? Will he get his rematch? I don't know, that's for NXT to decide. But I'm still predicting that the Velveteen Dream is going to win, man. We're going to have a new NXT champion, and that champion's name will be the Velveteen Dream. Dream's going to win the backlot brawl. Don't know what it's going to be like. Don't know if I'm going to love it or hate it or whatever. But just going to have to wait and see till the night. Let me know your predictions in the comment section, folks, as that is going to wrap up my predictions. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I should hopefully be back soon. I've got a couple of more videos to record. I'm recording all the way up until Survivor Series. That's the next pay-per-view, and then I'll be able to return and give you those videos. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So I should be back hopefully soon. I'm just gonna record I don't know, about I don't know, around about 7, maybe 8 more videos. So not that much. Hope you guys can wait until then, and I'll see you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for my predictions. Once again, let me know down below what you think and what your predictions are for NXT Takeover in your house. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, if you don't want to miss any Universe Mode or SWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. Peace!